Ah, only 7. Such a small amount of remaining shard pieces. It's kind of satisfying to be like, yes, you got it all the way down to exactly 7. Nailed it. Alright, let's see if we can go take out that area that was clearly a higher level area and was clearly being like, oh, you think you beat this level in one go? Enjoy a stomping. I will rescind a previous thing I said. I talked to Wander a bit, and it made me remember that you can, of course, just walk back to heal yourself. So I guess you could do a 1 life run of this game. I forgot about that. I think I said in a previous episode, I was like, because of the exponential scaling of this game and the sheer hordes, like, it's basically impossible to beat this game on 1 life. But I forgot about the fact that, and by the way, I would count teleporting as being a death. Like, if you pause the game and literally it'd be like, go back to base, that's like dying. But if you did want to go like hardcore run and stuff, and you were super playing conservatively, then yeah, like you could actually walk all the way back to the base every single life. It's like, oh yeah, this next area is going to be too hard unless I level up, so I'm going to walk back to the base, and I'm going to spend all my shards. Then go back in. And since you don't have to worry about the enemies not respawning or something like that, because the act of just being in this world causes hordes to appear periodically regardless, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, you could probably beat this entire game in 1 life. Not only would I say you probably could, but I would say that somebody probably already has. Just for the sake of the challenge run, because people do that every single time. There's channels where their whole gimmick is to do gimmick runs. And it was thinking about those channels where I thought about the idea of it being completely impossible. Oh my god, I broke this pause by rolling through them. But yeah, I thought about that kind of person. I'm like, that's gotta be impossible for this game, right? Because I was thinking in terms of like only leveling up when you die. Because that's kind of how I think the developer intends for you to level up, is that you go for a while, then you die, and like, well, I died, but I can spend my stuff and respawn. But that's actually not entirely how it works. But you definitely I definitely would say you can't beat this game without leveling up. It's just not the type of game where I think you can avoid 100% of damage like you can in some games. There's some games that are really glorious about their ability to like have super reliable combat where you can avoid everything you need to, and I don't think this is one of them. So as a result, I believe that in this game, go, yeah, I think this is where I need to be. Yeah. As a result, I think this is a game where you have to level up, because you're going to take hits. And if you're not constantly building up that armor rating, then you're just going to die, like, immediately as the attack values keep going high and you're not reducing chunks of them. Oh my god, I can roll through them. This is only going to increase the amount of times I misuse rolling. Ah, I love it. That just feels... After... Obviously, I've played certain games, but yeah, I've gotten used to the cathartic feeling of being able to roll through items to destroy them, and it's nice to have that be here again. It also means that when I attack that guy and then I roll through him, when I roll through him in the middle of the combo to escape his attack, I am in that moment also attacking him again, which is satisfying. But really the best part about the damage roll is just the fact that this happens. Oh my god. Oh, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. I might never attack them with my weapons again. I will, of course. It's just more convenient sometimes. But damn, that's nice. I don't want to over-exaggerate. It's just vaguely in the same territory of joy that I got when I first got the gun that shoots a giant blast out of my character. No biggie. Speaking of which, clink. So I still can't go through these, but I can... Oh, it didn't reach it? You son of a booger burr. How are you gonna do me like that? Okay. Do I have to stand down here? Yes. That's the answer. This is an unreasonable use of the ammo drops, but I want it. If only you could do a freaking, like, jump attack. Unfortunately, you can't do the charge attack in midair, otherwise you'd be able to just dash over there. Even if I couldn't get the actual thing I wanted, I would at least be able to get more of the drops. Obviously, they don't want to let you do that. Oh no, that's a freaking item! Oh no! That super sucks! Oh, my soul. Oh, my soul. Oh wow, I didn't even see him in there. He's like invisible. I will say the color contrast is kind of going away. I kind of like the color contrast of the first zone of the skies. we were playing in like a brighter background and the enemies were like a black color. So like the enemies were super darkly colored while the environment was kind of vibrant colored. Now the enemies are becoming more vibrant while the environment becomes more dark, which leads to neither of them being easier to see particularly. Oh, that so sucks there was a drop there. Oh, whatever. I got over 1,000 drop stuff at least. Ooh. So much corrupted treasure. And if I just and also that helped me get that one because destroying them along the way helps me notice the glittery noise. So if I destroy them, I'll also help find the secret ones, hopefully. Gotcha. You devourer. You sound like you have a stutter. Devourer. There we go, that's better. Got a bit more. Over 2,000 already. Ah. Thank you, Thorns. I'm pretty sure you actually helped me do that platforming there. Ah, that's gonna haunt me that there was a freaking pickup. Alright. Cue people sending me videos. I can hear the glittery noise. Where is it? Is it up here? Cue people sending me a freaking video of somebody beating this guy and beating this game in like a soul level 1 run on hard mode. I mean, kudos, but damn, that feels super impossible with the way the game just covers the screen in damage. There's a glittery noise and I can't find it. Come here. Nope. No escape for the flyers. Oop. Nope. I do quite like, ever since I've learned that you can infinitely jump every time you land an attack, that's been super helpful for just general gameplay. I can hear the glittering in my left ear. How is it not here? It's a little divot. I don't hear it down here. Here? I distinctly hear it in my left ear. Those are spikes, so that's not gonna work out. Hello. Now. I can roll through both of you. This is bad news for you. Wow, these guys seemed really tanky literally 1 life ago before I got the last damage upgrade. And it's already leaving such a big noticeable change. Alright, let's just keep going left and hunt down that treasure I think I hear. Here? There you are. It pays to play this game with headphones on, that's for sure. I used to do a lot of Let's Playing without headphones on. It took me a surprisingly long time to consider the idea that you could plug headphones into your television, which is what I used to play all my console games on. That was most of the channel. And I just didn't think about it. I've just never considered it. So I was always sitting there with like the TV on a low volume and trying to like make out the audio while having it low enough that it wouldn't pick up on the microphones, which is generally what I still have to do when I play stuff with Andrew and doing like multi-group stuff, because complicating the setup further is not ideal for anyone right now, generally. But once I started switching over here, like it changes how you play certain games. In this game, it helps you find treasures because they make an audio cue that you can actually like locate via your sounds. And like Dark Souls games and Bloodborne games and stuff like that, like there's the constant thing of like how I would like you would hear aggressors approaching you, and that helps. Being able to make out your surroundings is actually super important. Ah, I have the power, me, to roll. I am the Autobots that roll out. Huh. As shortcuts go, that was a very short zone. There's that whole area. Oh, because there's a whole area over there still. This is just... Right. All I'm doing is opening up the bridge that allows you to get here. This is probably just the bridge that connects you back to the starting area without having to drop down. It's the only way you could get back on foot. Oh, that throws a wrench into things. That throws a wrench into things super hard. I just thought about that. So I was just talking about my idea of, oh, that's why it was harder before, is these guys were here. They haven't shown up this attempt. I just thought about how, like, Oh man. Okay, so this area would be the biggest, toughest thing regarding what I was talking about earlier about the idea of whether or not you could beat the game in without ever dying once. Because you would have to, like... the best I can come up with is that you'd have to, like, pre-grind, I suppose? You'd have to pre-grind for a while, I think, in order to get through this area without, dying. Because you can't get back out. Once you arrive... Ow, this dude needs to die. Once you arrive here, you have a huge problem. Because the, you just fall in this pit and you can't get back out until you go all the way to the top by unlocking all these shortcuts. And you can't... So I guess either you'd have to pre-grind like crazy so that you're just way over-leveled by just repeatedly going back over and over again before falling in the pit for the first time, or you would have to, Other than that, you'd probably have to, run, I guess. I don't think you had to beat any bosses on the way here. So you might be able to just run for it all the way here and just open up every single gate as you go. And then you have the shortcuts unlocked. That's the best I can think of. I think I did get locked in one room that was like a gauntlet scenario. One of them I opted into myself, but I feel like one of them might have not been opted into by me, so I'm thinking about that now. I'm trying to backtrack mentally between like the last like hour of gameplay or so. That was of course days ago now. Okay, so we've unlocked the entire vertical pillar situation. So the next obvious goal is to go find that power over there, now that I've made this whole place traversable. While we continually save up as many resources as I can, so I can keep upgrading my character. Let's see if I can beat that 20k. That was really satisfying to hit 20k in one run. Both because it means I lived for a long ass time and because I could just buy tons of upgrades, and that's nice. How do I even go that way? Oh. I should have actually taken the stairs down. Because it's closest to the beginning, not the end of this entire scenario. Whoop. Yep. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Just, going over here. Oh, you want a hug? You want a hug? I'll give you huggies. There we go. The end. Ow. Really need to stop trying those. But what if one day it's like the super mega treasure that doesn't make any noise, and it's super silent and secretive, and thought I was gonna fall directly into it, and I did not. But I believe that's the siren playing again. It's so tame here. It was like a mechanical alarm, like, oh no, you're so screwed in the other zone. In this one, it's like really chill. It's like, oh, there's a vague boing background noise, or even a hint of actual sound effects being actively played in the game would actually like basically just override it on the spot. Holy crap, my stamina recovery is garbage. I'm just really feeling that right now. Okay, it's actually getting legit hard to even notice that those green pulses are happening that threaten me. They're getting hard to notice. Oh my goodness, and they're just everywhere now. Okay, I'm in trouble now. I'm in legit trouble right now. I was trying to get... wait, oh, there's a barrier here. I can't even see it. Oh, Jesus. Fuck you all. Where am I? I can't see my character now. Okay. This is a bad spot to be in. Bye-bye. I'm still alive, technically. You guys haven't gotten me yet. Okay, that's not good. Thought this might go somewhere. I didn't really have a chance to check the map because I was in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna die. This is gonna be a short life. Can you not do that? Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm in spikes. Oh my god, I'm alive. Had the spikes not kill me, at the very least. Okay. Oh, cool, spikes everywhere, and this goes nowhere, so sweet. Bye-bye. Oh, I have one more heal left. Whoops. Did not use that at first. I was a little overwhelmed visually. Okay, yeah. The cultists are a cool idea, but holy crap. When I'm in the middle of fighting and covered in enemies, I cannot see those green rings. So I guess when the cultist is around, I just gotta do like one attack combo, then jump away. And just never stand still for any amount of time at all, because I literally can't see their attacks otherwise. So I need to be constantly moving. You put it ahead of me? That's just mean. Okay. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Come on, corrupted treasure. I might be dead soon, so gimme. There we go, thank you. Is there anything up here? Ow. Jesus. Cultists, calm down. Where am I going? This way, okay. Over here. Running, running, running. I accidentally mistook this area as being kind of chill for a moment until I remember the cultists exist and cause mayhem wherever they go. Oh my goodness, my shields are not regenerating. Can I have my shields back, please? Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna be a giant AoE in the middle of all this crap. Oh god. I mean, that's just not very nice. That's not gonna be very nice. So... fuck. Like, I don't even know what to do in that scenario. That's so fucked. The screen gets completely covered in enemies. You can't seem to do anything about the sheer amount of a horde that's on the screen. And... like, the cultists are like... I guess that's why the zone felt so easy. It's because, like, the unit count was, like, incomplete at that point. Is like the best I would call it. Is like, yeah, like basically like they didn't have all the stuff in place, so like it felt incomplete and it felt easy by comparison. The cultists put walls up, which make it so you can't really escape very easily because you have to keep attacking, and that stalls you and gets you hit by all the other attacks. But at the same time, the cultists also do AoE attacks, and they stack them everywhere, and they're actually really big attacks, but they're very hard to notice when you're in the middle of the chaos of the fight. Because there's so many enemies coming at you sometimes that you can't ward them off. So then you just have to start running, but you can't run because the walls were there. And then I got stuck in a situation where there somehow was a wall above me and below me simultaneously while multiple cultist explosions were also queued up in that area. And I'm like, okay, that's it. That's how you die. That's the end of you at that point. Because like the cultists are going to blow up the entire room that you're in, and that's it. That's the end. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, so we're getting this one next. 33% melee damage. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such a boost. That's so much. Increased chance of critting. Yes. And more armor along the way. Yes. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna help me. I thought I was doing more damage already, but now I'm doing another 33% more damage. And I have almost the same amount of shards I had last time. Oh wow, my roll is fiery now. Phoom. I didn't notice that before, but the roll itself actually has a fire thing on it. I need to get my stamina recharge up though, because it's garbage. I think it uses the same rules as Shield, or at least the same rule. I think it uses the same rules that I proposed that maybe Shield uses, which is the idea of it using a system where once you reuse it up, it like takes some time to recharge, but once it starts recharging, it actually recharges fast. Which is a weird system for stamina. For shields, it makes sense because it means damage avoidance is key, but for rolling and stuff, that's actually kind of counterintuitive a bit, because you expect that wow, these guys are just melting. You expect for rolling that it's just continually recharging at an even rate at all times. Because it's kind of a different thing. Because it's not really a damage avoidance thing, it's just a roll avoidance thing. Like, it's incentivizing you to stop rolling for a while, I guess. Which is rough. I guess that seems to tip the scale slightly away from the idea of getting faster energy regeneration, and instead tips it in favor of getting more energy pips if you're talking about surviving fights longer. The regen might not help as much. Let's test it, so let's roll once. Yeah, it took like seconds to recharge, but then if I do this... yeah, the weight... yeah. I think I'm right. I don't know. I'd have to do frame data. Judging time is hard sometimes. But yeah, I think the initial recharge takes significantly longer than the actual, like, the process of filling the meter. I think it takes a little longer to start filling, I think. Oh god, that's not a pickup. What? Glowy green things making me think I'm happy, and no, it's a monster. The game's mad at you. Ow. Come here. Come here. Wow, wow, they die in like 5 hits now. I'm glad I went for the 33%. I look forward to what kind of upgrades I get access to by buying getting this next skill over here. So I guess we just need to keep heading left in this zone very filled with thorns. Yes. Still very happy I can do that. Exceedingly so, I'm sure. Listen, you gotta find things to care about. I don't know why I tried that. There's not even a hint of glittery noise. So this is where I started dying, was because I was ow. I was dealing with these kinds of chambers where you go up and then you go up and you're like, oh crap, first of all there's a floor here, so it's trapping me in here a little bit, and there's nowhere to go, so I went nowhere, and it's a tiny chamber, so I'm just gonna get swarmed by enemies. It's like, in every way it's bad. So somewhere there's a cultist being just the worst thing right now. Does my attack look different? That final hit has like a giant red hammer. I don't know if I recognize that or not. It might just be me making like a late observation. Huh? You hiding stuff down here? Yes, you are. Whoa, I almost one-shot it. Ow, 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 stop. Rebirth, rank 2. What does that mean? Rebirth was just like you come back alive, right? Would Rebirth rank 2 mean you come back alive twice? Or would it mean just that, like... Maybe it just means that, like, whatever the negative effect was is less negative? I don't... yeah, because the Rebirth rank 1 gave you 50% less shards, I think, was the negative, which was brutal. So having that be a less of a punishment would be not a terrible idea. Wow, did I hit anyone with that cannon shot, or did everyone teleport out of the way of that? I'm like a hallway, perfect chance. Clink. I need to bump up the damage with that attack, though, because it's definitely being outranked. I've purchased so few rank ups for its damage, so what was originally seemed impressive is not scaling right now, because I've made no efforts to improve it. Listen, I'm just here for the glittery. Oh wait, that was probably the only one. Is there a secret here? No? Why did I even come here? I keep thinking that dead ends will mean something, but of course it's procedural means that like there's gonna be just random ass dead ends everywhere. Not even an item. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Being in a pit is a bad time for one of these guys to show up. Just planning on ending you. Thank you. I always get caught off by cultists exploding. I think they have 1 hit point. I think they have the same I think they essentially have what that one upgrade does to me, where I get a giant shield and then I die in one hit otherwise. Because I expect them to be tanky, and so they always die earlier than I expect them to, because I'm watching their health bar go down. I'm watching their shield slowly go down, but then I never see their health go down. So I think they just don't have a health bar, basically. Cultists are back. There's one. Cultist is less back now. Ow. Okay, that's a lot of projectiles. Oh boy. Could you calm down? Oh, now the cultists are here. Okay. Could you stop trying to package me down here? Oh, and it's like a rank 2 cultist just to add to the pile, and I shot the wrong way, so there's that too. So I'm also doing my job poorly. There we go. Yeah, that cultist died like instantly when his shield went down. I was actually looking in that time, so I think I'm right. Oh, it's so nice I can destroy projectiles. I just had to be kind of facing the right way. I forgot I got that upgrade last time until just now. I'm like, oh right, I can just destroy them just by attacking. That'll make the whole game so much easier. So long as I'm facing the correct direction and attack at the exact angle at the right time and so on. It's still conditional, but so much better. And I've got my life leech. Is this a dead end? What? Oh, there's a place up there. Okay. Yeah, that place keeps saying it's a shortcut I've unlocked based on the diagram, but it's not true, because I can't go through it. So it's literally not what that means. Oh wow, is that a rank 1 screamer? Oh yeah, these are rank 1 devourers. I've crossed the boundary of the map's geometry back into what it considers to be like the rank 1, the tier 1 of this zone, essentially. You poor guys, you just don't know what you're walking into right now. Tier 1 enemies, you guys, the tier 1 version of you, I don't think even has summoners to throw at me, do you? I mean, they're trying, but it's just not working out. Oh, I think I was just floating in front of the turret, whoops. I'm actually in a bad... Oh, I died. Yep. That's what I get. The game's like, yeah, I heard you was talking shit. So what happened is, the enemies were easy, but a Lith Crawler showed up, which is a significantly higher tier singular enemy, because it's like a mini-boss encounter, and I got stuck in a pit full of the, full of those freaking laser things. I get to buy you, at least. And you. I can afford the crit chance. Neat. My crit chance is now... 23% chance. That's a pretty good chance of critting, honestly. Yeah, we're not going to be able to buy anything else for now. Neato. So I've got destroy enemy projectiles, 33% damage, bonus crit. So this is like an entire bonus to your melee weapons chunk of tree, basically. So I'm going to want to buy that damage for your crits and any other crit bonuses I can find. Did I ever get the one over here? I did. And then I stopped here. Yeah, let's do that one next. Maximum health elixir capacity. Now that I've got the bonus crit. That'll be my next goal. I keep putting it off because it was what I was going towards previously. It was my previous goal on the tree, but then we started on... I think I got my first Elder Shard, not to be confused with Elder Shard fragments. No, let me through. Oh. I got my first one, and then I was like, ooh, look at this weird little new chunk of tree. I'm like, look at this, and I started unlocking that stuff. Then I'm like, ooh, look at this skill gave me a new chunk of tree, and so then cascading amounts of new tree stuff were leading to me not getting those upgrades. I'll probably always do that. I'll probably always waste a shot to shoot that thing, because, hey, it's like 500. That's still like an entire skill point worth of fragments or whatever. I can't keep track of what to call these currencies. We have shards and we have shard fragments, but then maybe these are also called fragments, or what are we calling the stuff that gets dropped by enemies? Is it dust? Is it dust fragments? Is it a dust shard fragment? This terminology is out of control. I might as well just call them souls. Drop the pretense. Souls is fun. It's just a fun thing to call the currency they use to level up and buy things with. Mainly because freaking EXP is cumbersome to say and boring and so on. Souls suggest some sort of crazy lore stuff while often being a more usable term than the than what's being used by whatever the game does oftentimes. And it has a built-in terminal. Like, the cool thing about Souls is it has the built-in suggestion that it was won in combat by defeating another creature, because it's literally called Souls, so it comes with a nice little bit of meaning there. Ooh, health elixir. They always drop when I don't need them. I'm trying to just book it and run away from the fighting a little bit. So I keep getting caught in the fighting and not making it any further, because this place is really spiky and hazardy. So the level's kind of causing a few deaths on its own. Because these, yep, I think I just rolled directly into that. This level has it has spikes everywhere, which I've had my share of deaths with already. But then it also has the constant flurry of these weird like hidden laser beam projectile things that are mad at me.